Commanders of the Dominion, Zeus stands with you. Fall of the Veil is already draining crystal budgets, and most of you are walking straight into the trap that decides whether Alecto ascends or collapses. The costliest mistake hides in plain sight. Watch this carefully. Fall of the Veil follows the same formula as every recent Titan event: quests, a chain of boss fights, an event shop, and a battle pass. If you've run Verdok, Lumira, or any of the recent mini-seasons, you'll feel right at home. Every chapter you complete rewards Valor coins, Sapphire medallions, and a bundle of extra resources. Those two currencies drop together, but they do completely different jobs. Valor coins are what you spend on spins at the Altar of Fate. The grand prize on that wheel is the Sapphire medallion, and if you land it on a spin, that medallion is all you get from that spin. Every spin that doesn't hit the grand prize still rewards you with Alecto soul stones, plus a mix of upgrade materials and other resources. Sapphire medallions are your event shop currency, spent on materials and the event's most valuable rewards. Alecto's soul stones flow in from event progress, Altar of Fate spins, and limited time bundles, so the more you spin, the faster she evolves. Now, the boss fights. Each chapter gives you 3 lives. Lose all 3, and the chapter simply resets with no penalty, so you can retry as many times as you need. Beat the boss, and the chapter rewards are claimed permanently. Win it once, collect, done? But victories keep counting toward your event quests, so the fastest way to farm win count objectives is repeating the easiest early chapters. One thing to note, the boss fights alternate between Titan and hero battles, but you don't need a stacked roster going in, since the heroes and Titans you field are built up from inside the event itself. The 7 chapters. There are 7 chapters: Edge of Dawn, Heart of the Thicket, Ashen Trail, Voice of the Ruins, Silent Frontier, Machine Echo, and Whisper of Roots, each built around its own boss fight. The mistake most players make is the energy crystal cost. Those requirements are per chapter, not cumulative. Chapter 3 costs 50 crystals, Chapter 4 needs 110, Chapter 5 is 160, Chapter 6 takes 210, and Chapter 7 demands 260, 790 crystals in total. The rewards scale as you climb. Chapter 1 hands you 50,000 Essence of the Elements, 10,000 Valor coins, and a Sapphire medallion. By the time you reach Chapter 7, you're looking at a Distortion Spirit Summoning Sphere, 50,000 Valor coins, and 10 Sapphire medallions. The full reward table is on the Olympus blog, link in the description. The 3 relics. 3 relics drive this entire event, and unless you're spending heavily, you are not meant to max all 3. The crystal budget simply won't allow it. First, the Tome of Greed. Every level adds 1000 bonus Valor coins whenever you spend energy crystals, climbing to 15,000 at level 15, and maxing it costs 840 crystals. Here's the trap: the bonus only applies to crystals you spend after upgrading it. Every crystal spent beforehand is a bonus you've permanently missed. Upgrade this one first, and upgrade it early. And to time all of this right, keep an eye on the Olympus blog. The moment Fall of the Veil opens, we'll have a full event optimizer live, built to help you squeeze the most out of every crystal, spin, and resource the event hands you. Next, the Grail of Generosity. 18 levels, 1,250 crystals to max, and it drops your Altar of Fate spin cost from 2,800 Valor coins all the way down to 1,000. Cheaper spins mean more spins, and more spins mean more Alecto soul stones. Finally, the Amulet of Battle, the gatekeeper of the event. It strengthens you for boss fights while also deciding which chapters you can even enter. Chapter 3 needs Amulet level 5, Chapter 4 level 10, Chapter 5 level 15, Chapter 6 level 20, and Chapter 7 level 25, the full 790 crystals. One warning, double check which relic you're selecting before you commit crystals. Plenty of players dump their crystals into the wrong upgrade out of pure habit. This means your chapter goal sets your entire crystal budget. Want Chapter 3? That's 50 crystals on the amulet. Chapter 5 costs 320. Reaching Chapter 7 means committing all 790, and that's before you've put a single point into the tome or the Grail. Set a realistic target first. Chapter 7 is built for spenders. If you're playing free to play, don't plan around it. Chapter 5 or 6 is the smart, efficient stop. Every crystal you don't sink into the amulet can instead go into the Grail, giving you cheaper spins and, ultimately, more soul stones. What Alecto actually costs. Alecto joins your roster at 1 star for just 30 soul stones, an easy summon. But that's only the beginning. Most of her power comes from star progression. 2 stars needs another 50, 3 stars 150, 4 stars 500, 5 stars 900, and reaching 6 stars demands a massive 1500 on its own. From summon to fully evolved, that's 3130 soul stones, a serious grind, especially inside a 5-day window. 6-star Alecto is a spender's goal, plain and simple. If you're free to play, pick a realistic star target and build toward it instead of chasing the top. And remember, leveling the Grail to cut your spin cost is the single biggest lever you have on how many soul stones you actually collect. The full soul stone and valor coin cost tables are on the blog. Battle Pass. Like every event, Fall of the Veil has a free reward track and a premium golden ticket. The difference is substantial, higher quantities right across the board, plus the 2 exclusive artifacts, Zorval's Wing and the Distorted Seal of Attack, and it closes out with Titan resource chests. But the reward that matters most isn't any of those, it's the energy crystals. The free track gives you 4 rewards worth 10 crystals each. The golden ticket bumps 3 of those up to 50 crystals apiece. Those extra crystals are exactly what fund deeper chapter progression and higher relic upgrades, and in an event this short, that can be the whole difference between Chapter 5 and Chapter 7. The prep list. Here's what to do before the 21st. This event runs on quest tracks, and most objectives can't even be started until it opens, but a few you can set up right now. Hold your emeralds. These events reward both buying and spending them, so if you've been planning a major purchase, wait for the event and let those emeralds work for you twice. Save your Titan potion. There's an event quest for upgrading Alecto's default skin, so if you want to maximize your run, hold your potion until Fall of the Veil opens instead of spending it now. And be ready to push the Tome of Greed the second the event opens, so none of your early crystal spending goes to waste. Quick recap. So, hold your emeralds, save your Titan potion, upgrade the Tome of Greed early, and set a realistic chapter and star target before you spend a single crystal. With only 5 days on the clock, your biggest gains come from smart planning, not panic spending. That's the difference between a fully evolved Alecto and an empty vault. Move early, spend with intent, and this event pays you back. So what's your target, Chapter 5, 6, or all the way to 7? Drop it in the comments. If this sharpened your game, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so no intel slips past you. Plan with precision, strike with confidence, and stay one step ahead of the Dominion. Zeus, out.